What if I told you the reason your punches aren't getting harder has nothing to do with your hands? Most fighters think punching power comes from bigger arms, more push-ups, or simply hitting the heavy bag harder. So they spend months, sometimes years, trying to build stronger punches using the wrong methods. But here's the truth. Your fist is only the final part of the movement. Real punching power starts somewhere completely different. And once you understand where power actually comes from, everything about the way you train will change. Here at MCombat, we use sports science to help combat athletes perform better. Today I'm breaking down exactly where punching power comes from, the biggest mistakes fighters make, and how you can start hitting noticeably harder without spending another 100 rounds trying to smash the heavy bag. Let's get into it. Walk into almost any boxing or MMA gym, and you'll see the same mistake over and over again. Fighters trying to punch harder by simply trying harder. They tense their shoulders, swing their arms, flex every muscle they have, and try to force power into every shot. It feels powerful, but it actually makes you slower, more predictable, and often less powerful. Here's why. Imagine trying to throw a baseball. Would you stand completely still and only move your arm? Of course not. You'd push from the ground, rotate your hips, turn your torso, and then let your arm whip through naturally. Punching works exactly the same way. Your arm isn't the engine, it's simply the delivery system. The engine is your entire body working together. Sports scientists call this the kinetic chain. Think of it like a whip. When you crack a whip, the handle moves first, then the energy travels all the way down until the very end reaches incredible speed. Your body works the same way. Force starts from the ground, travels through your legs, transfers into your hips, moves through your core, into your shoulders, down your arm, and finally reaches your fist. If even one part of that chain leaks energy, your punch loses power. That's why some smaller fighters seem to hit unbelievably hard, while bigger, stronger athletes sometimes don't. They're simply better at transferring force. And that starts with the ground beneath your feet. So, if your hands don't create most of the power, what actually does? The answer starts with the floor. Every powerful punch begins by creating force against the ground. Here's a simple way to think about it. Imagine trying to jump as high as you can while sitting in a chair. You can't, because without pushing against the ground, you can't generate force. Punching works exactly the same way. Before your fist ever moves, your body is already producing force through your feet. As you drive into the floor, the ground pushes back. This is called ground reaction force. It's one of the fundamental principles of biomechanics. The harder and more efficiently you apply force into the ground, the more potential force you have available to transfer into the punch. But this is where a lot of fighters get confused. They hear, punch from your legs. So they start squatting heavier, thinking stronger legs automatically equal harder punches. Not exactly. Stronger legs increase your potential to create force. But potential means nothing if you can't transfer it through the rest of your body. That's why you'll sometimes see someone who can squat 220 kilos getting out-hit by someone who squats 140. Because punching isn't just about producing force, it's about delivering it efficiently. Once force has been created through the floor, it reaches arguably the most important part of the punch, your hips. Think about almost every explosive sport. Golf, baseball, tennis, javelin, even kicking. What do they all have in common? Powerful hip rotation. Your hips act like a bridge between your lower body and upper body. When they rotate explosively, they transfer force upwards while creating angular momentum. That rotation massively increases the speed of everything that follows. Your torso, your shoulder, your arm, your fist. This is why elite punchers don't look like they're swinging with their arms. Their entire body rotates as one coordinated movement. Watch someone like Alex Pereira. His punches don't look forced. They look effortless. That's because he's not trying to muscle the punch. He's transferring force through a perfectly timed kinetic chain. The harder you try to swing with your arm, the more you actually interrupt that sequence. Ironically, trying harder often makes your punches weaker. Now here's the part that separates elite strikers from everyone else. Timing. Imagine a line of dominoes. If every domino falls in the correct order, the chain continues perfectly. But remove one, or knock one over too early, and the chain breaks. Your body works exactly the same way. your feet, your hips, your torso, your shoulder, your arm, and finally your fist all need to move in the correct sequence. If one part fires too early or too late, energy is lost. And that's why technique beats raw strength almost every time. A smaller fighter with excellent timing can generate far more effective punching power than a much stronger athlete with poor mechanics, because they're not wasting the force they produce. A lot of fighters assume getting stronger automatically means punching harder. Strength definitely matters, but only if you can use it quickly. Imagine having a powerful engine, but putting it in a car that can't transfer that power to the road. Your body works the same way. Strength increases your potential to produce force, but explosive training teaches you to produce that force quickly. That's why exercises like medicine ball rotational throws, jump squats, trap bar jumps, explosive push-ups can be useful alongside your normal strength training. You're not just teaching your muscles to produce force, you're teaching your body to produce it fast. This brings us back to one of the biggest misconceptions. If I want to punch harder, I'll just hit the heavy bag more. The heavy bag is an excellent tool. It develops technique, timing, accuracy, and teaches you to apply force to a target. But it doesn't magically create maximum punching power. If all you do is smash the bag, you're only training one part of the equation. Strength helps you produce force. Explosive training helps you produce it quickly. Technique helps you transfer it efficiently. And bag work helps you actually express that power. You need all of those pieces working together. So if you only remember one thing from this video, your hands don't create the power, they deliver it. The power starts from the ground, travels through your body, and finishes at your fist. So let's quickly go through the biggest mistakes fighters make. Mistake number 1. Trying to muscle every punch. Stay relaxed through the movement, then tighten at impact. Speed matters just as much as force. Mistake number 2. Thinking more heavy bag work automatically means more power. The bag is great for expressing your power, but you also need strength, explosiveness, and good technique to actually increase your potential. Mistake number 3. Ignoring your lower body. Your legs and hips are a huge part of creating and transferring force. If your lower body isn't contributing, you're leaving power behind. Mistake number 4. Only training for muscle. Getting stronger helps, but you also need to teach your body to produce that force quickly. That's where explosive movements like medicine ball throws, jumps, and explosive push-ups come in. And if you want to take your overall fight conditioning to the next level, check out my 6-week Fight Endurance Blueprint. It's a 6-week plan designed to build your 3 to 5 round fight conditioning while maximizing your strength, so you can improve your gas tank without sacrificing the strength and power you've worked to build. The link is in the description. If this video changed the way you think about punching power, subscribe to MCombat for more evidence-based videos on combat sports performance. And let me know in the comments, what's the biggest thing holding your punching power back? I'll see you in the next one.